What time is it?
Time to get ready for work.
I don't feel like it.
Are you feeling any better after last night?
Not really. How are you holding up?
I'm alright.
I didn't realize I was gonna have another night terror and take it out on you, Liz.
Like I said, it's alright. You're getting help for it and your problems won't go away overnight.
I guess we better get ready for work then, Dr. Tracy. Alright guys, we've got a patient here with some interesting symptoms.
What's happening?
Ascending cholangitis, bronchiolitis, and pancreatitis.
That sounds like 3 different things.
Well, it does. But I'm sure there must be something connecting them.
It's a tropical disease. That should narrow down our search for a cause.
But Dr. Hawks, we can't just ignore the symptoms.
Nope. It's a tropical disease. You two go ahead and do an endoscopic mucosal resection on Dr. Leslie.
Are you broken, Hawks?
Sorry, I mean the patient. And yeah, I am broken. Thanks for asking, Dip-ass. Now work on the patient. You called me in here because you have a problem with my plan to perform endoscopic mucosal resection on this patient?
Yes, Hawks. I want us to discuss why I think it's not the best course of action.
Whatever it is, I do not care. The patient is a professional skater who's essential to the holiday ice skating show this weekend.
I've never taken you as someone who actually cares about what a patient's profession is.
Normally I don't, but it's important that someone from the great city of Dukesboro represents us well. This will be broadcast on television.
In front of a large audience of 30 people without families in the nursing home.
Wow, that's cruel even for you. Screw off.
Well, this skater's completely screwed now. For something like tropical disease, I think we'd be able to treat it pretty easily.
You worry about the skater. I'm gonna have a word with the surgeon that probably screwed it up so Hawks doesn't get to them.
I don't think that's any of your concern, Hannah.
Do you really want Hawks going down there and assuming that somehow it was sabotage?
He's going to assume it was us somehow that screwed it up anyway. Why bother?
Never mind then. Let's go get yelled at by Hawks.
You imbeciles nearly killed a patient due to your incompetence and negligence.
We did no such thing, Dr. Hawks. We followed standard procedure in treating tropical disease with endoscopic mucosal resection.
Our findings at the patient's home were not relevant to their diagnosis. You can't blame us for that.
You know who I can blame. That stupid new doctor I hired, Elise Hannah. Where the hell is she?
Great question, Randall. Did you finally decide to kill her out of jealousy?
Piss off, Leslie. I don't know where she went either. I'm guessing she decided to go down to the operating theater to talk to Frank for God knows what reason.
Alright, well, head over there after lunch.
What's so important about lunch?
Do you want to really listen to me scream and shout out of my pie hole? How much you guys are idiots? Or can I go fill mine now? Stupid people.
Dr. Frank, I presume.
Hello. What are you doing down here?
I'm a little concerned about Hawks today. You know him better than Randall and Leslie do.
Hawks is a walking waste of life, and I hate talking about him.
There's a lot that has been going on with him recently. I don't know if you knew this, but he's been seeing that therapist, Dr. Hugh.
At the end of the day, he's still an asshole even when he comes back from therapy. I know.
That's not just it. I met Hugh at one point last year when I'd hang out with Gary.
You mean Randall, right? I've heard people get his first name confused for some reason.
No, I mean Dr. Gary. Or as Hawks once described him, the one who looks like he was drawn with God's left hand. Not Zachary Randall.
Dr. Gary. Wow, I've not heard that name in so long I had begun to wonder if I had made him up. Randall and Leslie insisted he didn't exist, and somehow not even Hawks remembers.
The name's Elise Hannah, by the way. Gary told me tons about you. I take it you haven't seen him in a while either, huh?
Not since February. I somewhat remember him being fired, but not where he went afterwards.
I don't know what became of him either. If he got fired, then that explains why his wild pharmaceutical swap nights with strip poker came to an end.
I admittedly miss him, even though we occasionally treated each other like shit. Hope he's doing all right for himself if he's still alive.
So back to Dr. Hugh. I found him interesting but unusually hypnotic, and I'm worried he's making Hawks worse rather than better.
Again, I don't care about Hawks. The only one in this hospital that does, apart from you or his long-suffering girlfriend/boss, is Chaplain John.
That freaky bartender who induces people with demons, then expects them to find spirits.
Why, what's wrong with John?
It's a long story. No one liked him when he was bartending. How he convinced people he was nice enough to get into ministry is beyond me.
I guess that makes sense. Speaking of which, I owe him quite a bit for helping me out spiritually. Remember that tranquilizer gun he stored in the bar?
How can I forget?
Randall took it away from me a few months ago. Then I guess Hawks took it from him because I haven't seen it in forever, and I wanted to give it back to John.
I don't think it'd be very appropriate giving that back to John. I say, if he wants to bring people to the hospital's house of God, he should learn to do it without cheat codes.
I think you're right. As much as John is a shady person, I'll admit he's been helping me get through this dark time, and I feel like I really owe him something. I just hope I learn to put aside the hatred I have for Hawks someday.
You don't owe John or Hawks anything. Think of it like this. Are you really going to spend the rest of your life balling up energy of hatred to a man who likely will never learn to love himself, let alone others?
No, and thank you. I needed that.
If anyone asks, I was down here to ask about the skater with tropical disease.
Oh, them? Well, there's some bad news. They're dead.
I'll break it to my team. I know it wasn't your fault. I'll also help get that gun back so you can do whatever you want with it. I know where Hawks has been storing it.
Hey Hawks, anything exciting today?
Just working on a weird case with a patient who has tropical disease.
The famous ice skater?
He's not that famous. Just someone who can attract the local news better than this hospital can.
We do make the news occasionally, but rarely for anything good.
Local hospital gives cancer patients bad news, but told to them by a guy whose whole existence is confined to lunchtime is hardly worth reading.
That's uncalled for.
It is what it is. Anyway, I'm heading back to my office.
Is everything all right with you?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
We tend to care about the doctor who operates on only a few hours of sleep and has a critical function in the hospital.
It's none of your business. You don't see me asking if Timmy and Sarah find you worthy of replacing their father figure in their lives.
Okay, that is really low. Get help, Hawks.
Sorry I'm back here late, everyone. The skater died this afternoon. The holiday is cancelled. Everyone go home.
No need to be dramatic. I'm sure it was an accident.
He doesn't mean that sincerely, Hannah. He literally spent the last few minutes murmuring "goddammit Franks" to himself before remembering that Leslie and I exist.
She just said the holiday is canceled, Randall. I'm trying to make up for it.
The fuck you are. You're screwed up beyond belief, guy.
Whatever. How did the skater die anyway? This is going to really piss some people off this weekend.
Frank didn't kill them. The skater died because one of the new custodians mistook him as an unbaked realistic cake of the skater on a cart and decided to steam him in the autoclave because he was too big for the cafeteria ovens.
Wow, I don't even know where to begin with a claim like that. They steamed the patient.
The patient was indeed steamed.
Boy, we're screwed if that news gets out to the public. In case any of us get interviewed by the media, we better be ready.
They're going to be pretty harsh on us. The cafeteria cannot cook a grilled cheese properly, but it knows how to broil a patient medium well. Damn it!
None of you will talk of this to the news. We've gone a few months without any major crazy incidents here.
We killed Santa Claus last week.
Okay, apart from that.
Don't worry, I'll cover for us. When the hospital inevitably has to make a press release, we'll declare this as our tribute. He was a skater boy, now he's see ya later boy.
I hope all three of you go into cardiac arrest and get treated by that new custodian. Good night. Well, congratulations to me on finding the right diagnosis for that patient.
I'm not sure you found anything correctly today. The skater up and died in a disastrous way.
Apart from that, it was a good day, right?
I'm legit wondering, are you broken in the head?
I'm wondering too, are you just being bitchy for no reason today?
A patient fucking died, Hawks.
And lots of Gertrudes, Mabels, and Ediths are gonna be even more heartbroken tonight. What's your point?
I'm worried about you.
You asked me if I was broken in the head a moment ago like you really wanted to use an obsolete medical term, but you're in high school trying to impress your bully friend. And now you're worried about me.
Fine, you got me there, but I'm incredibly stressed about this screw-up.
You should be. You probably hired that idiot custodian.
I'm sorry that the St. Duke Hospital Human Resources Department is severely lacking in background checks, but I am not in charge of them.
Despite being the director. Just lousy lack of accountability from you as usual. I'm taking accountability for my mental health, and I in fact have an appointment with Dr. Hugh tomorrow.
That better be the last one, because he's among those who slip past the background checks. I do not trust him and feel that he is feeding you bad advice.
What's your suggestion? I go see that stuffy little prick in the chapel that also slipped past the background checks.
No, I'm suggesting you get help with a better therapist. You haven't improved, and you've shown signs of getting worse over the last few months.
That's why nobody asks you for a damn thing. You're insanely judgmental.
You spent the last few nights waking up in cold sweats, and when I tried asking what was wrong, you screamed at me to throw the largest problem in your life out the window.
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't. You simply said you didn't realize you were going to have another night terror. I hate to do this, Hawks, but I cannot keep this up anymore. You've made my work life a living hell because of our personal lives.
You know, it takes a lot of strength to tell me that, this close to Christmas. Glad I kept all my receipts for all the gifts I bought for you.
If you don't seek actually improving yourself, I can't be with you.
I'm not sure why we were together in the first place.
Because we loved each other. I won't forget the man from years ago who saved my career because of a bad judgment call I made with one of my patients. But you're making it very hard for me to remember that it's the same man who screamed at me to jump out the window in a manic fit of rage. We're through, Hawks.
Maybe it's time we were. I'm sorry for all of this. I truly am. And honestly, I'm not only ready to be done with you, but done with this hospital. Consider this my last day. After tomorrow, I'm taking all of my accrued time off and finding another hospital. Goodbye, Liz.